Yeah. As I inhale smoke, breathe it out through my nose. No idea where I'm going, but baby, I gotta go. Thinking about my mother, like did I tell her I love her before I hopped in this Honda and put my life on this road? I be spilling my soul on verses they say it shows. That's why they can feel the pain in my voice when they hear my show. Take a walk in my shoes, ain't really got shit to lose when you already in debt in this college thing. All you know, man, I see it different than most. I just wanna grind. Whole life looking up at the sun like I wanna shine. And my ex-girl now, cause she wanted time. And I ain't having to give her, too busy going for mine. I mean, kinda ironic, my dreams be keeping me up at night. I got an old soul, got a lust for life. I got old hoes, only stuck them twice. And if I never do anything else, make sure I fuck them right. This life I'm living is nothing like what I used to know. People that I used to see in places that I used to go are no longer important. Cause I just can't ignore the fact that I've been in these Jordans since before moms could afford them. All them old songs I'm recording, all that money we set aside just for me to drop out of college and you let it ride. Told me only people who fail are the ones who never tried. And now I do it big, it's crazy, it's like he never died. Reminisce over drum kicks, cause I can't say the same for all the niggas I hung with. And I ain't smiled in the picture in a while. You ever tried to console a mother bearing a child? You ever sat in the lobby of the hospital room praying that your partner don't die from a bullet wound? You ever watched your ex-girlfriend battle with cancer? You ever talked to God that got pissed cause he never answered? Just trying to clear my mind. Everybody got a vent from time to time, but the fact of the matter is I refuse to wait in line for niggas who ain't even invest a dime. Take them back when I was 9, couldn't even write them 8-bar raps. I met Nuke in the 7th grade, cocking baseball caps, and only 6 people gon' catch that line. And I can keep counting down, but I'ma say that for the next go round. Hey, one mic, nigga, it's Esco time. I'm rambling now, 21 years, I'm panicking now. I got older and realized that all the niggas that I feared was clowns. Plot twist like who the Mandarin now. Talking to God, feeling like I'm talking to clouds. Throwing shots the only time they told me reach for the sky. And we was here before Columbus, but they teaching a lie. Don't even have to clip our wings, won't believe we can fly. Talking to God. Yeah.
Listen, I met Hove last week. That shit was hella cool. Diddy introduced me as best of the new school. I'm not too shabby for an Alabama bitch for getting rich. I got respect from heavy hitters and did it without a disc. And I came to deliver. I'm off of Twitter. And in your speakers, we gon' see who really fucking with her. Man, I can't wait to see the judge drop collectively when these songs got notorious with the art pop one hell of a picture. And I know I ain't got no hourglass figure, but I can get smaller while my pockets getting bigger. They worry about me, and now who out with they nigga? They break their own heart, and now they wind it up bitter. And now they start projecting all their clouds on me. I guess it's fine to let them take it out on me. But do what you do, yeah. Cause I guess I write these songs about you. And I'm having the time of my life. You gotta pay me to care. Yeah. And I anticipated this flight, and now I'm up in the air. Oh, I have only dreamed of these heights, and now they're taking me there. So let them talk. Yeah, that seems fair. Look, listen, I ain't no average nigga to pick up a litter. I sooner have a hit if my ass was a little bit bigger. Sat back and watching, plotting ways I can come and obliterate the whole game. These bitches think that I'm playing. They doing shit I ain't fond of. It's like my name isn't James. I'm 22 making money. I feel too blessed to complain, but I'm much better than the next man. I'm married to the game, and I swear God has been the best. stress, man. I sound too fucking pressed, man. Let's backtrack. Your accolades, I have that. The pressure fucking stacked at the weight of a gravel backpack. And shit I wrote a month ago, outdated, just like snapbacks. And Seven told me if I want that body, I can snap back. Ain't gonna tag rapping, hit them so hard, they wonder what happened. No capping, hoes lacking. I said it, what's cracking? Set the precedent. At this point, I'm your president. Now, how you sick is gonna become and function as the medicine. Say light bulb, no Edison. I fought hard, they let us in competitive. I knock these bitches lights out like a sedative. Your fave got hella hits, becoming six with writers credited. My lyrics come embedded, I breathe in these niggas sweating. Your favorite rapper no better, his favorite rapper OG. My favorite rapper, my brother, his favorite rapper is me. You pay to get in and see us, we paid and get in for free. Bitch, I prayed on each of my visions, now everybody gon' see. Yeah, I'm having the time of my life, you gotta pay me to care. Yeah, and I anticipated this flight, and now I'm up in the air. Yeah, I have only painted these lights, and now they're taking me there. Let them talk, yeah, that seems fair. Yeah, say my intensity impractical, my pen is tactical, yeah, I'm the actual. I smack fire out these lists like bitch be rational. Professional truth teller, when I'm in the booth, I can make the roof swell up. Stop blown, no sloppy, what I own, no copies exist. They put that ice on their wrist, I put that fire in these hips. I put my trust in my God, I'm not gonna fight with no bitch. I'm not gonna argue no more, I already know what it is. I'm a better option, the problem coexist. Very quietly getting tired of this shit. When I quit growing, I'll get tired of this shit. When they start caring about the likes and the clicks, when they start riding on dicks, it's when I rise in that conversation like I'm in your lady friend thighs. Apologize if I'm talking shit, I earned it. It's industry shit, I kept low and learned it. I claimed it, then I affirmed it. My losses was always worth it. My genius, they never heard it. My billboard of conversation, my come up was picture perfect.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing? What's going on this what's this, Tuesday night, Wednesday night? It's one of these nights. How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for coming through this. Now is the time part two. Now is the time part two. Look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all some hash got into that song. Look, I ain't listened to that song in a while. I forgot that song. I try not to play a lot of cussing because I'm trying to stop cussing. So my bad if that bothered anybody. I had got into it though, so but I apologize. So I was listening to Matron. She was doing a reading, hell of a reading. She's great. She's great when she's reading. What's on? Look at that. I talked up. Look at that. She's great. She was reading Carlos A. Cooks. And only I'm done giving you credit. I'm gonna just give all the credit to Matron. But you know, Carlos Cooks is someone that was introduced to me by the pro-black perspective. And now Matron been reading and teaching about him, I guess, now for almost a week, right? And I forget the name, what he was calling him. Oh my, put it in the chat. What was he calling him? Well, but anyway, as she read about Carlos Cooks, and I learned more and more about Carlos Cooks, the thing that he talked about truly resonates with me. And when he was talking, oh, the Cas Negro. Yeah. So, yeah, the Cas Negro, I got you. So it really resonates with me. He talked about us doing for ourselves. Us getting off the white man. I know that hard right there. I'm gonna show my favorites because I want folks to see us getting off the white man tit. Us figuring out a way to take care of ourselves. Us doing for ourselves. You understand? So, but today she went on and she was talking about. We were talking about the Cas Negro. You know, they talked about the Negro woman. Talked about how the white man saw the woman. And I said in that chat, the way they felt back then and probably still feel today. We want to be white so bad. We don't want to, we're ashamed to be who we are. That's how we feel about our woman. Now, me personally, I couldn't feel that way. Things I couldn't, there was a whooping in my house, right? So we're going to say now is the time. So now is the time for us to stop all of this, what I would call gangbanging. We had a generation of gang banging. We had a gender gang banging. I was on a panel Saturday night. I'm going to go and say who it was. The Bitter Medicine podcast. And it was a black woman who had been shot. What's going on, Anthony? Shot 7 times by a black man. Bawana figured out a way to laugh about it and said, "Oh, it's the principle." He come back later and apologize, but you know, they say that then say he ain't trying to condone it. But I ain't seen nothing funny about it. And Koku said, "Well, when is the woman gonna be held accountable?" This woman just got shot 7 times, over $400. I didn't even watch the video. I heard them talking about how she was on her knees begging for her life. As a black man, you can't just say that black man is wrong. Something is wrong with you. See, I have 2 daughters and 3 granddaughters. If a black man just can't say that man was wrong and let that be it, trying to figure out a way whether the woman was in the wrong at that moment when she got killed, something is wrong. And when I say now is the time, it's time to change our mind. Change our mind about who we are. Change our mind about the way we're going to do things, and change our mind to the point where I say we're going to take care of ourselves. MG2 said he don't want to hear you say gonna gotcha. But in order to do something, if you're making a plan, the plan is what you're going to do. The plan is not what you're doing. Right? So we have to change our mind. We have to change our mind about how we see each other. We have to change our mind about the way we speak to one another. Change our mind how we treat our women. Our women got to change our mind the way they treat our men. We have to stop all this gang banging, is what I call it. The gender gang banging, generational gang banging. We got the religious gang banging. Anything you can think of, we gang bang to get away from each other. And as we constantly want to get away from each other, we constantly figure out a way to try to get close to the people that put us in this position and think they are going to fix it. We want to change who they are. That's why I said I'm not showing no more videos. I'm not showing no more videos or doing any more lives talking about what they do to us and what they have done to us. We know that. Now is the time to change. What are we going to do? How are we going to attack it? See, because if I say, whoa, shit, pardon my French, because I'm trying to quit cussing. If I say, whoa, too many black men get scared because they think I'm talking about the physical guns and bullets war. No, I ain't trying to tell y'all to do that. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that. So let's how about an economic war? The war starts in your mind, your spirit, your body. And that's what we have to start doing, changing us. I heard a video today. Then somebody was asking Denzel something, right? I'm going to play it right quick. And I like what he said.
Do you think we've made any headway? And I think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds. Yeah. You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head. You look at this picture, you'll see the headshot of him. He's like this. And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old. Do you blame the system? Where was his father? It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. But where was his father? You think we've made?
I'm going to play that one more again. I'm going to play it one more again because I want people to hear. See, that's what I'm talking about. Pulling up your pants and accepting responsibility.
Do you think we can make any headway? And I think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds. Yeah. You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head. You look at this picture, you'll see the headshot of him. He's like this. And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old. Do you blame the system? Where was his father? It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. But where was his father?
And basically what he's saying when he says start in the house, it's what we have to do. We can't depend on people, other races of people, to take care of us, to fix our situation. Oh, they gave this to the Mexicans, but they ain't give it to us. Okay. How long? See, they put, this is something me and my good brother in the chat talk about. They put something on TV and we complain about, they can put that and show, well, see, look what they giving them, they ain't giving to us. But what we do is we look at that and we stop planning for what we need to. We stop strategizing for what we need to do. We stop organizing. I don't want to hear unity no more because we have come together. We together. But what the hell are we together doing? My good brother say he out of here. He ain't going to be here. I got him. I got about 3 more years, but don't care where I am. I'm going to have to plant that flag. And I'm going to have to fight that red, black, and green flag. Going to be with me. Don't care where I go. And we going to have to be prepared to fight. But you can't fight if you don't change your mind. You can't fight if you can figure out a way to make you be the problem all of the time. With everything we've been through. I'm going to show you something me and grandma used to say, was talking, and I was telling her. I say, we like to say we team black. But we team black unless it's somebody that went to an HBCU, because the people that complain about white folks, all of a sudden HBCU is the problem for the black community. I don't get it. We team black unless somebody is a Christian. We team black unless they're Muslim, unless they're Mason, unless they're part of a fraternity, unless they're part of a sorority, because we look for reasons to get away from each other. You know why we treat each other this way? We treat each other this way because society has shown us that we are the easiest target. Not no damn soft target. We are the easiest target. We just a target, period. That's why anybody can come in our community and do the things that they do to us. And you know what we say? Well, you know, the white people set them up in our community, help them get them businesses over there. Okay. They set them up over there. So did they tell you to go spend your money with them too? So now what we do is we think of excuses on why we are spending money with them while we're complaining, saying what these people ain't giving us, but not looking and seeing we are the power. We are the strength in our stronghold. You understand? Our military base. That's what I'm going to call it. Because when you get stationed somewhere, you have a military base. You have a duty station. And that's your stronghold in that area where you are. So you know what our stronghold is? Our duty station is in our community. I'm sorry, in our neighborhood. That we're supposed to be working toward to turn it to a community. But if we don't get out here in these streets and we don't say we gonna make change, we can talk about what the youth, yeah, they ready. Ready for what? Who's talking to them when they say they're ready? So what? If we're not in the streets with them, and if we're not talking to them, and if we're not trying to guide them, the only thing they're ready to do the mess ups that the people came before them did, that the people that came before those people did, and so on and so forth, because ain't nobody talking to them trying to change them. We're not trying to create something to make it better. And now is the time. It started right here. It started right here. Right here is where it started. In your brain, in your mind. How great are you great? Are you good? Or do you feel inferior to the rest of the world? Huh? I know everything we have been through. I can't say everything, but you understand what I mean. I know what this country has done to us. I know they packed us on the bottom of the ships like sardines and brought us over here. Did all this to us. Now got us running around like a chicken with our head cut off. I'm a Cherokee. I'm the Aborigine. I'm this and I'm that. And I'm the Mo. Not even knowing where it comes. All of that. When Anthony was watching and I was talking about the boxer from New Orleans, I said, man, they tell you, he say he the Rougarou. Anthony said the Rougarou. And I just said, man, let them people talking about the Indian. And the word ain't even Rougarou. He said, well, how you say the word, Anthony, if you didn't spell it? Or you can come on. If anybody want to come on, just let me know. Y'all can come on. I probably got about another 15, 20 minutes up here if y'all want to come on up here. Maybe 30 minutes. Anthony said, he ain't even saying it right. It ain't even Rougarou. See, they just say stuff. We got to change our mind. We got to start looking at us and start being proud of something other than just saying, you know what, Michael Jordan and LeBron James, the greatest basketball player ever. Let's debate that. Let's debate who the greatest running back ever. Now, you know what? I want to have a debate. Let's debate who can get a crew and start doing something in the community. Let's debate that. Let's debate ideas that gonna move us forward. See, I'm not gonna be on here arguing with nobody about, oh Lord, we injured. Nah, I'm done with that. That's why they don't come around no more. I'm done with that. I ain't gonna be on here arguing with nobody no more about having a problem because I say the black woman is God. They have a problem because I put the black woman on the pedestal. That's why they don't come around. But I also put the black man on the pedestal. See, if you're a grown man and you can't even convince yourself up here mentally, that you great, that you can win, everything you do start right here. Even your win, even us winning, even us saying, you know what? Let's go ahead and organize this. Get this committee. Let's go ahead. Let's get this Washateria right here where Forecast live. How much they want Forecast? So let's get this Washateria in Richmond. Let's get this Washateria in Louisiana, where Anthony is, Michigan, where Matron is, Georgia, where I am. We can talk about it. I had a friend come on here a while back, about a year or so ago. Renee Lopez, Afro Panamanian. I did a show called $1 at a Time. She came on here asking to see who wanted to donate. We gave all her information, anybody who want to talk to her, who want to donate. She was trying to get everything in order so we could start making our own bullets. She was going through the process. She looking at everything, the things that she needed, cost a lot of money. So we can start making our own bullets and we donate, we come together, we go, because we selling these bullets. The $1 at a time idea. We're gonna have to bring that back, $1 at a time. Because we have to go to everybody for everything. Well, we don't have to, we choose to. It is some things. There are some things that we can get. But we got to change our mind now. We got to stop trying to change them and want to change us. Stop trying to change other people and change us. They're not going to switch up who they are. I don't blame them. Why should they? I wouldn't switch up if what I'm doing is winning. Why would I switch up? They don't have to switch up. They know all we're going to do is complain and then hear us say, then they're going to hear us call them supreme. See, those are those white supremacists. Then they're going to hear us call them supreme. Those are the white supremacists. Then they're going to hear us call them supreme. Those are the white supremacists. While complaining, showing our inferiority complex. One group got a supremacist complex. The other group got a inferiority complex. And then there's a groups of people in the middle who's deciding to say, you know what? Let's do what we got to do to make ourselves better. Not saying they don't have problems. Because I'm most definitely not saying that we're not going to have problems. Yes, we're going to have problems. We're human. Everybody ain't going to get along. It's okay. You don't have to get along. Everybody ain't going to have the same ideology. Some people going to be a Christian. That's okay. Some are Muslim. Some are Mo. Some are Hebrew. I'm going to be me. I'm African, pro-black, pan-African revolutionary. Some going to be in fraternities and sororities that's called Greek fraternities. I don't give a damn about it called Greek. Those people have connections. Those are our brothers and sisters, Masons. And so instead of pushing them away, trust me, and I used to be young and dumb like that too. But as I grew, I learned. And I see those people put one another in position. And I've seen those brothers put people that's not part of no organization, black-owned businesses. in position. We have to stop thinking of reasons to get away from each other. We have to. We have to. Making when was those books written by Carlos Cooks? When was those? Because it's amazing. You can read him, Garvey. I can talk about what I learned from my pops who was born in 1920. You can read Booker T. Washington. You know, you can whatever from way back then. And we still going through the same thing today. We still looking for them. What's his name? Claude Anderson said the reason we get shot down in the streets because we don't own and control nothing. Do y'all think that's why people don't like you because you don't own and control nothing? We still looking for a way to fit in with them. Do we have some economic stuff that's good? Yes, I do. Yes, he do. He really do. But that's why we get shot and mowed down in the streets because we don't own and control nothing. Bill Cosby wasn't shot and mowed down in the street, but y'all saw what they did to him, right? Did he own control anything? I don't know. Because if money is what's going to save you, explain all these black folks with money that constantly get. We are looking for reasons to find white acceptance because we haven't truly accepted who we are. We haven't truly respected who we are. At one point in time, it was some teachings going around. I ain't gonna call it no teachings. It was some lies. So I apologize for using that word teachings. It was some lies going around on social media, on YouTube, that said the people that was treated bad during slavery was the black man and the white woman. The white man always treated his woman bad. That's why it was natural for the black man and the white woman to be together. Because the black woman, now this during slavery, the same women that out there working in the fields, the same women that being raped. And you should see how many people, the same people that was being, same women being whipped, they were always on the side of the white man. Stuff like that get traction. Stuff like that, you're going to have a lot of people on the channel. You're going to have a lot of black people commenting because we still looking for one of them to save us. Do y'all remember, what's the brother name in Ferguson, Missouri that was killed by the police? What's the young brother name? What's the young brother name who was killed in Ferguson, Missouri by the police? Mike Brown. Bam, there you go, Mike Brown. Do y'all remember when they were out there in the streets and the black men standing up to the police? Do y'all remember this? If y'all don't believe me, you can go look it up now. It's still on there. I'll see if I can find it and show a way for you to show it. See if I can show it. So white women grabbed hands and they went and stood in front of the police. And it was a thing, what they said, white women protecting black men from the police. And those black men were standing there. Like, what the hell? What kind of men are we? We're waiting on a woman to protect us. You got all your limbs. You standing out there. You're strong. Some of them brothers look like they lift weights. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? See, man, we got to change our whole mindset. And I ain't telling nobody go crash out. Go crash out. Go do something. Go to prison. Get yourself killed. No. But we have to change our mindset on how we do things so we can have. See, we can stop the police from doing what they're doing. We can. We can stop the police from doing what they're doing. We can. But if we don't change, what's going on, and if we are not always just so interested in the drama, huh? It ain't gonna change. If we don't change, won't nothing change. If we don't stop trying to change other people, they ain't gonna change. It's not a good incentive for them to change anything. It's not even a good idea for them to give us. It's not a good idea for them to give you reparations. It does not benefit them. It does not benefit them to give us anything. We're in the position that they want us in. If we don't like this position, we're going to have to take ourselves out of this position. We're going to have to do it. And you're going to have to get to that point in your mind where it say any means necessary. By any means necessary. In 2024, we can't still be scared. We cannot still be scared. And once again, I ain't telling you to go crash out. I ain't telling you, to go stand. I ain't telling nobody how to handle nothing. Okay? But we can't be still scared to spend our money with ourselves. We can't remain scared to say we're going to take our neighborhoods and we're going to have community-owned businesses and we're going to have private-owned businesses too. Huh? We can't still be afraid. We can't. And now is the time. Y'all see I got a new name tonight, Makulu. Then in parentheses, big and impressive. That's the that's what it means. That's what it means. It means big and it means big and impressive. He was the leader of the Mapogo. He was leader of Mapogo. I couldn't find it, but I couldn't find what I was looking for. Those white, but they were holding hands, and they had a white women protecting black men. When are we gonna protect ourselves? If a white woman got to protect us, I feel sorry for our women. I feel sorry. My daughter, 20 years old, I feel sorry for what she gonna get. I really do. With the way black men out here acting, I feel sorry for these women coming now. The way we act, it's something that Matron say she don't carry out a certain way on her panel because there's other people looking to her. I did a podcast one time, and that's what I said. Our youth is watching. Our youth is watching. And that's why I say when we say the young people, they're ready. That's why I asked the question, ready for what? Because if they watching us, they ain't really seeing nothing in all honesty. They really ain't seeing nothing. They can watch us on YouTube. They can see you on YouTube. But they ain't seeing us out here truly in these streets trying to make a difference. Like I said, I ain't gonna talk about no. I ain't gonna say unity because we done united. We have united. I'm gonna say organize and strategize. That was the greatness of His Excellency, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey. He was able to get all those different organizations and everybody to come together under one banner. He was able to get millions. We struggling to get 1,000. We struggling to get 100 off social media. Off social media. Social media had worn me out. That's why I had to switch up what I was talking about. I was too much stuff on here. I see too much. I see too much weakness, and I'm trying to inspire you to be strong. I'm also trying to inspire you to meet me on the block. If y'all look at my channel, you go and you look in the community tab. Y'all don't think I talk to these people when I get these people books? Do I get everybody number? No, not everybody. But y'all don't think I get a lot of these people number and we talk? If you go to my community tab, I got one that said the whole family had. Uncle, auntie, grandmama, here, little baby, everybody. You don't think me and that brother talk? You don't live far from me. Then underneath of that, the other one getting book for his. You don't think me and that little brother, that young brother with the locks in his head, holding up the book for his niece? You don't think me and him talk? You don't think we done switch numbers? You don't think it's a few more that age from 20 to 25 that we switch numbers with, and that we talking in real life in real time? Huh? Get the books because I want our youth to learn. Buy the books from a black bookstore, black authors. Give them to black kids. Huh? But y'all don't think I talk to these folks? What's going on, Madara? You chill. I don't know. I don't even know if I said your name right. But if we don't change our mind, and if we don't switch up what we're doing, we're gonna be left way behind. We're gonna be left way behind. We're being left right now. That's why I ain't talking about what they giving the Mexicans, or the illegal immigrants, the Venezuelans, wherever they from. They gonna give them more than that because they want them to take from us. But we don't have to play along with it just because that's what they want. I know they smart, but we can strategize too. And if we don't change what we are doing, we're doomed. The ones after me, doomed. Our 20, 25-year-olds, doomed. If we don't change what we're doing. If we don't change what we are doing, we are doomed. I just keep asking. I just want to inspire you to hit your block wherever you at. Meet me on the block. Hey man, I'm over here on this street right here. All right. We might not be in the same city, but you can still meet me on the block. We got phones we can call. We can pick up the phone and holler at one another. Where you at? This is what I'm doing. This is what you're doing. Yeah, this one man right here. We have to inspire our youth, our young people to want to do something positive. We have to inspire our young people. It's okay to go to college for the ones that want to go to college. Because we're going to need doctors and lawyers. We need to get out of there. Stop telling our children we don't need college. Yes, we do. Not everybody, but we still need it. So we need to stop telling our young people we don't. Everybody's not going to go to college, and that's okay. That don't make you less than. Somebody might go and they just might go be a certified welder. That's okay. I'm trying to push more and more youth to go to school for at least 6 months so they can become so they can get their certificate in cybersecurity. You ain't got to go 4 years. Some gonna go 4, some gonna go 8. We need it on every level So we have to stop shooting them down. We have to let them know why we need that on every level. Doctors, lawyers, we need real bankers, we need owners, we need the cybersecurity, we need welders, we need architects, we need every damn thing. But if we don't change what we're doing, if we don't change what we're doing, we're doomed. And not just here in this country, not just here in this country, we're doomed. Because like I said, I got about 3 more years here, this country. That's my plan anyway. But don't care where I go, what country I go to on the continent. Wherever I am, I got to plant my flag, and I'm gonna be ready to fight. Cause you ain't gonna be able to escape by this life without fighting. Everybody fight us, including us. We are the targets. Soft, easy, whatever word. We just the damn target. We got a target on our back. Big ass target. And we refuse to change what we're doing. Now it's the time. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play that Denzel one more again. Give me a second. Cause some people take it better from the celebrity. So I'm gonna let the celebrity.
Do you think we've made any headway? And I think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds. Yeah. You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head. When you look at this picture, you'll see the headshot of him. He's like this. And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old. You blame the system? Where was his father? It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. Well, where was his father? You think we've made any headway? And I think it's more important to make headway in our own house. By the time the system comes into play, the damage is done. They're not locking up 7-year-olds. Yeah. You know, I was in Chicago a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, and we saw these little kids on bikes with masks on the side of their head. When you look at this picture, you'll see the headshot of him. He's like this. And he got murdered at 11 by a 14-year-old. Do you blame the system? Where was his father? It starts in the house. It starts in the home. And yeah, well, my father got locked up. Well, where was his father?
See, and you know, I'm gonna tell you something before I go. Black men, please stop blaming black single mothers, saying they the reason our young men messed up. Because I'm like Denzel, where was the daddy? We got to do better as a people. We have to do better as a community. We, as a people, we really lost the mindset of our ancestors. It take a village. It take a village to raise a child. We lost that mindset. You hear people today, well, these parents, they don't want you to say nothing to their kids, possible. Probably because we don't know each other no more. We don't talk no more. People come home and go in their house. We don't talk. But on that note, man, I want y'all to understand what this was about. And once again, Major, I thank you for that great reading earlier. Everybody coming through, Anthony, Forecast. I was going to guess didn't nobody want to come up before I go. Madara, Yuchia, I hope I said it right. My first time seeing it. I hope you like it. And y'all smash that like button. I got 7 people. I need 7 likes. Yes, he's talking the truth. He's talking the truth. Only most definitely speaking the truth. But did nobody want to join me? I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. I want y'all to remember, man, like His Excellency, the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey said, be black, buy black, think black. Everything else will take care of itself. Peace and one love. What you say? They'll tell you we victim blaming. Yeah, they will. The same people that would tell us we victim blaming is the same people that in a sense blame that black woman for getting shot 7 times. I'm just saying. We got work to do. And it started in the mind. When y'all ready to do this work, when y'all ready to meet me on the block, we ain't even got to be on the same city to be on this block together. When y'all ready to meet me on that block, hit my email up. Hit my email up. Y'all got my email. I done put it in the chat a umpteen dozen times, man. You absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I'm anti-black for saying where the father. It's hard being a single parent. I said I was gonna go peace and love on. I'm telling you, it's hard being a single parent. I'm a professional single parent. Professional. It's hard as hell. My oldest son came and stayed with me when he was 5. I was 24. That was in what? 1996. I got married in 2003. My son is by my high school girlfriend. I got married, my two youngest, my son at Jackson State, and my daughter that's here with me. Oh yeah, and my stepdaughter, right? I got married in 2003. 2002. That's 6 years. Their mom, Shannon, passed away in 2006. My daughter was a year and a half. She passed away one day before my son at Jackson State, Keyway, one day before his 3rd birthday. And my oldest son was 15, my daughter was 13. It's been me and them. And I didn't know how to navigate it. It's hard as hell. So I ain't gonna sit here and blame. And most of these people that blaming these women wouldn't do it, couldn't do it, wouldn't try. It's hard as hell. So as long as that black woman trying, and she's trying her best, because ain't nobody perfect. I damn sure ain't. And all this time, I didn't know how to manage relationship with my kids. I ain't know how to do none of that. Because I just circled myself with them. So I messed up a lot. But I learned from it. So the things that I learned, I can pass on what I learned. This is hard because that ain't how it's supposed to be. I'm out of here, man. Peace, one love.